Hi, my name's Nicholas McCarthy and I'm delighted to be performing from my lounge, from my living room, as part of the hashtag Royal Albert Home initiative. So the Royal Albert Hall, for the first time since the Blitz, has been closed due to COVID-19. And they come up with a fantastic initiative to have us artists who have a relationship with the hall, who've performed at the Royal Albert Hall numerous times, to perform from our homes for you. So thank you very much for tuning in to Royal Albert Home, and I'm delighted to be part of it. So for those of you who don't know me or might not have heard of me before, I'm Nicholas McCarthy. I'm a left-hand alone concert pianist. So a lot of people look at me quite strangely, like, what is a left-hand alone concert pianist? Well, I was born, as you can see, without my right hand. So becoming a concert pianist probably isn't the first choice of the career you'd have thought I'd have picked. I fell in love with the piano and decided that's what I wanted to do. And luckily for me, there's a huge wealth of repertoire just for the left hand alone, and that's what I specialise in. I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about the kind of history of left hand repertoire and what it means to me and how it's shaped me and my career. But before I do that, I'm going to play two pieces. So these two pieces, again, mean an awful lot to me, particularly the second piece that I'm about to play you, which is the Nocturne, Opus 9 by Alexander Skriabin. The second piece here in this set, I actually performed as part of a TEDx talk at the Royal Albert Hall. So that was my first time performing at the Hall, and it was just amazing to walk out on stage in front of 6,000 people and give a talk about my life and my history, and left hand alone works and all of the things that have shaped me. But also I got to perform and close my TED talk with this Skriabin Nocturne. Skriabin wrote this when he was just 18 years old. He was a student at the St. Petersburg Conservatoire with two of the best concert pianists the 20th century has ever seen, Rachmaninoff and Joseph Levine. And I'm so thrilled that I wasn't in their class at St. Petersburg Conservatoire, because it's a very competitive class, it would have been. Skriabin and Rachmaninoff and Joseph Levine were friends, and they were friendly rivals, and they used to challenge each other to see who could learn certain fiendishly difficult pieces the quickest. So one of these challenges was to see who could learn Liszt's fiendishly difficult Don Juan Fantasy. Now, the Don Juan Fantasy is a huge pyrotechnic display at the piano. Thankfully, it's for two hands, so I've never needed to have to learn it. Skriabin was a very competitive 18-year-old man, so he decided to practice for 10 hours a day in order to beat his contemporaries. Unfortunately for him, he contracted tendinitis in his right hand, which left him completely unable to play for a whole year. But luckily for me, he was very tenacious, as I mentioned, and he wrote the beautiful Prelude and Nocturne, Opus 9, for the left hand alone. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoyed that Skriabin that he wrote when he was just 18 years old. Amazing, amazing. Part of being a left-hand alone pianist is, of course, exploring repertoire, which isn't hugely played on the concert platform all the time. But another side, which I completely love, is arranging my own works, but also commissioning and working with other composers, modern day composers. And I met, through the powers of social media, it was actually Twitter, this fantastic composer called Julie Cooper. If you happen to watch television or film, you would probably have sat through one of her works. She's a prolific composer and has written lots and lots for TV and film, and lots in her own right musically, in concert works. And I reached out to her via Twitter just because I really loved her music, and she wrote back to me and we just became friends instantly. And she wrote this beautiful piece called Galilean Moons for me. And I absolutely love playing it. I premiered it actually in St Martin in the Fields at the end of 2019, just before our world all changed. And I thought I would play this today because I absolutely love it, the stillness of it, the calmness of it, and the atmospheric nature of this piece. I thought might perhaps be quite fitting during this somewhat difficult time. Before I play this, I will encourage you all to do visit the Royal Albert Hall website. You can actually donate to the Royal Albert Hall to help keep it running and keep doing what it's doing. And hopefully, we're hoping that at some point it will be able to open again. But please do visit the Royal Albert Hall website and have a look and see the information that they've got on there about the hall and what they're doing and what their hopes are for the future, because all of the artistic world would be bereft if anything happened to our beloved Royal Albert Hall. So please do go and visit. So this is Galilean Moons, and this is composed by Julie Cooper. Transported intergalactically there by Julie Cooper and her Galilean Moons. I hope you enjoyed that. I absolutely love playing that work, kind of gets transported somewhere. To close my recital this evening, I'm going to perform one of very few sonatas for the left hand, and this one is by the German Romantic composer Karl Reinecker, and this is his first movement of his sonata in C minor, so I hope you enjoy. very much for tuning in to Royal Albert Home as part of the Royal Albert Hall initiative, bringing artists' music into your living rooms from our living rooms. So thank you so much for tuning in. And just to reiterate again, please do visit the Royal Albert Hall website. You can donate to the Royal Albert Hall, which is currently closed. So please do go and visit and find out the information of all the things that they have planned and what they hope to do in the future post this COVID-19 crisis. So thank you again so much, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Bye.
Thank you so much for tuning into Royal Albert Home. My name is Craig Hassel. I'm the Chief Executive of the Royal Albert Hall, which sadly has had to close its doors for the first time since the Blitz. So while we can't welcome you to the hall, we can share these concerts with you from artists' homes to yours. If you are able to donate even the fraction of a price of a ticket, you'll be helping us look after our staff and look after our beautiful building during this lockdown. Please simply text Albert to 70490 to donate £5 or donate any amount at all online at royalalberthall.com. Thank you.